What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going over the patch notes that came out today, July 13th, with the Army of Darkness update. There's been a lot of changes in this update as far as balance changes, stuff with the demons getting nerfed, weapons getting nerfed, and stuff like that. So we're going to go over it in this video, and then I want you to tell me your thoughts about it in the comments below. So if you haven't seen my last video that I also posted today, I did do a map tour of the new Castle Kandar map, as well as gameplay of the exploration game mode, which is actually pretty nice. But in this video, we're going to go in depth on what they changed in the patch notes, and I'm kind of iffy about it. I haven't really looked into it in detail, but we're going to do it in this video. So for new content, we already know that they added in the Castle Kandar map. They added in two new weapons, which is a mace and an explosive crossbow. I haven't got a chance to experiment with those weapons yet, but I'm going to try to do that later in my live stream. So if you guys already use these two weapons, let me know how they are. And then we have the new outfits for survivors and demons. So we have the new Necromancer outfit, the new Henry Scottish outfit, we have the new Lord Arthur outfit, and they have the Ash Williams S-Mart and the Galleon Knight outfit as well, which is going to be sold separately. Now, Henry and Lord Arthur's is available in the Season Pass, and I believe the other skins you have to buy separately. We have the new game mode Exploration, which I did in my last video, as well as the map tour. That mode, I wish they add some options to it to turn off AIs and stuff like that, or just more options in general to pick what map we want to play on. But as for right now, as a content creator, this mode actually really helps me out when I want to do solo stuff on a map and test stuff out, so I actually like the mode. They added an option to buy and customize screamers, which is the Demon Dash. I think you could buy like different pictures and stuff like that. I haven't really tested that out yet. And a new Necromancer Screamer image. As far as new features, a lot of this stuff that people wanted. So push to talk on PC is finally here. So you should see push to talk. They added FX for stunned units, FX for cars when it disappears, added functionality in collection for when outfits and characters are not unlocked, and added options for some settings. So anti-alias quality, you can now change that on PC. Motion blur, you can now change that on PC. Controller sensitivity, and which I think is on console as well. I've seen the sensitivity option. I think it wasn't there before, so now you could finally change your sensitivity. Performance mode, quality mode in the Xbox Series S, and fix the 16:9, 16:10 resolutions. They also changed the Master of Crossbow skill to affect all crossbows in the game, and then some general bug fixes. Now this is where the big balance changes start to come in. So the range weapons took a huge hit, and I'm talking about all of them. They basically all seem to get nerfed. I don't think I see anyone here that actually got buffed. So the shotgun, the epic shotgun legendary, got nerfed from 65 to 45, 85 to 55. That's actually a pretty big nerf. And the shotguns, the legendary shotguns, are pretty strong. So I understand why they nerfed it, because hunters can pretty much two-tap your boss. But God, I'm curious to see how that's gonna play. And then, you know, the boomstick, the hunting rifle, the revolver, all of these they nerfed. And I'm gonna have a link to this full patch notes in the description so you guys can look at this, you know, individually, but we're going to skim through that. But yeah, they basically took a huge hit on a lot of the rare, epic, and legendary guns for everything. And then for melee weapons dismemberment damage for the chainsaw, that actually got a little bit of a buff. So the common one goes up from 2 points, 75 to 77. Rare goes 76 to 79. Epic goes 77 to 81. Legendary goes 80 to 85. So you should be able to dismember a little bit faster with the chainsaws, which is kind of good. I feel like the chainsaws needed a little bit of a buff. I really don't like using them, but dismemberment can be very effective. Now for the supports range is from 5 meters to 8 meters now, which applies teammates, amulets, and shemps. So normally before, Cheryl was the one with the 8-meter range, while, you know, support Ash and Pablo had the 5-meter range. Now they all should have 8 meters. So that's pretty much a buff for the support category, which is huge. And I think that was well needed, so I'm not even mad about that. And then we have possessed units damage. So this is 35 to 45. Demi-Legos 50 to 60. And Allegos is 60 to 65. So I'm assuming now they do a little bit more damage when possessed. And before you get mad about that, we're going to keep going, and you're going to see that the possession took a big hit. So with the cars, they actually buffed the cars a little bit. So possessed car percentage of infernal energy subtracted per hit used to be 20%, and now it's 10%. So normally when you possess a car and the survivors shoot or hit the car, it would go down by 20 energy per hit. Now it's going to go down 10 energy per hit, so you should be able to possess the car a little bit longer to do whatever you're trying to do. And then car damage to survivors went from 175 to 200. So if you possess a car and you ram a survivor with it, it does 200 damage instead of 175. So that's a good buff for cars right there, and I think that was very well needed. Now here comes the big one that a lot of people wanted changes in, and that's the Infernal Energy units possession cost. So Warlord's basic units initially cost 20 energy to possess, now it's going to be cost 60 energy to possess, which is huge amount for a basic unit, because that was normally what an elite unit would cost to possess, but now it's going to be 60 for the basics. And then for Puppeteer, it goes from 40 energy to now needing 60 energy. For Necromancer, it goes from 20 to now needing 60. For Warlord's Elites, it goes from 30 to needing 70. Puppeteer's Elites, 30 to 70. And Necromancer's Elites, 30 to 70. And you lose energy faster when you possess them now, which is huge. So that took a huge hit now. It's a huge... Not a huge... I don't know yet. I didn't really play enough games to test this out if it's a huge nerf or really effective. But that's a lot more energy going from 20 to 60. That could really put a halt to things. But we're going to test that out and see how it goes. But Demon Mains, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Then they changed something with the Infernal Energy units possession cost at events, such as the Pages or the Dagger. So Puppeteer basic units cost 40 to 20. So that basically means it's going to cost less for Puppeteer's basics in the Circle, the Dagger, or Pages. For Warlord, it goes from 30 to 50 for her Elites. So Elites will be a little bit more expensive. And then same for Puppeteer's Elites, a little bit more expensive. And Necromancer's Elites, a little bit more expensive. So they're really upping the cost of the Elites there. And then for Possessed unit balance. So Warlord's basic unit balance goes from 400 to 325. Puppeteer's basic unit balance goes from 330 to 270. Necromancer balance is 400 to 350. Warlord's Elite, 625 to 525. Puppeteer's Elite, 550 to 450. Necromancer's Elite, 550 to 500. So all the demons, the basics and elites, took a hit with their balance bars. So as demon now, if you're going against a warrior team with some legendary stuff, you might get stunned a lot faster, and that could be a problem. And I feel like that could make a lot of people not want to play demon. But like I said, I'm going to have to play around with it and see how much of a difference that really is. But as someone who's been using an elite build lately, I really want to see if this is going to change my elite play at all. Because right now I have my Warlord build with the elites, and it's a really tanky, nice build. And I hope that this nerf doesn't actually affect them that much to where I could still do some effective gameplay and have fun at the same time. So now we have the Demon Upgrade Possession. So this is where possession costs have been raised across categories to include maintaining possession cost reduction, possession initial cost reduction, and possession balance. Cost scale upwards from levels 1 to 5. And then it says Warlord and Necromancer have been required threat level 6 to unlock possession upgrades. Normally, you would be able to upgrade your possessions at level 2, I think, threat level 2. And now you have to be threat level 6 before you can start upgrading your possessions for Warlord and Necro. That is a huge difference. I know you might be saying you could get level 6 pretty fast, but now that they took this away, we can't really upgrade our possession early, and I'm iffy about that one. I don't think they should have put it that high. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I'm iffy on that. And then for bosses, the boss unit will have increased health and damage on level 4 and level 5 of the boss upgrade. So if you fully upgrade your boss, as well as have a good build for your boss will be a lot stronger when he's maxed out. So that's a good thing for demons. And then we have Demon Vision. Demon Vision upgrade has increased distance at level 1 to 5 meters, level 2 to 10, level 3 to 15. That's alright. No one really cares about Demon Vision anyway. And then basic Demon Vision has been reduced from 100 to 85. Alright, so they kind of nerfed Demon Vision, the basic one. And then skill change. So Puppeteer's Puppet Master, Invigorating Possession. The amount of energy required per hit has been changed from 0.5 to 1 at level 1 of this skill, and from 1 to 2 at level 2. Alright, so they kind of nerfed Puppeteer there. Oh no, that's actually a buff. So you recover 1 energy instead of 0.5. Okay. I don't think that'll make a difference, but alright. Ed's. Now, Ed's Weapon Master crossbows, the extra damage have been decreased from 20 to 10%. So Ed got nerfed there. Battle Frenzy for Kelly, the extra damage per stack has been increased from 1 to 2. So she basically got another buff. Thunder Thrust damage has been increased from 100 to 150. Scotty got a little buff there, okay. And Lord Arthur Fuel to Fire, extra duration per finisher has increased from 3 to 5 seconds. I mean, if you want to call that a buff for Lord Arthur, you can, but he's still going to be garbage because that is the worst buff they could do. Out of all the stuff they could buff on him, that's what they changed. But yeah, guys, this is the list here. Hopefully, I didn't take too long explaining things. And if I went by too fast, you can go check out the full patch notes so you can read them at your own pace. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't get toxic about it. Don't get toxic with each other. Just let me know your opinions. And I don't want to give you a half-ass opinion off of what I just read. I'm going to wait till I play a lot of games and really get a feel for the changes. And then I could make my opinion for sure. But right now, I'm iffy about some things, but some things I think needed a buff or a nerf, and some things I think probably didn't need it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and make sure you guys catch my live stream later. We will be playing a lot of the Cancel Kandar map because it looks amazing and I love it so far. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.